Hey everybody, Kirk here with Space Pickle Designs, and today I have the Softflex Company's Double Rainbow Design Challenge Kit, and this is what we have. I've already organized her, and if you'd like to see an unboxing of this guy, just go ahead and check out my shorts. I've put that on there real quick so you can see the beads and components up close and personal, but these kits retail for $34.95 and include everything that you need to make a few jewelry projects right out of the package. These are the type of things that I take with me when I'm traveling for work, and they're just so super handy because you get your findings, you get crimp tubes, you get ear wires, you get lobster claw clasp, and you get a ton of beads, and a lot of times you get Softflex wire or craft wire in your kit. So these are perfect travel companions. So this guy is already on their website. You can go pick him up or her. I don't know which one we're gonna go with today. And also they have released Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. So that one's available now as well. And I'm looking at the picture right now. It has a picture of Marilyn Monroe, diamonds, and hot pink. So I am super excited to see what's in that one. But let's go ahead and make a few projects with this double rainbow kit. Alright, so for the first project, I'm definitely going to make a stretch bracelet. This kit has clay beads, which we're not using right now. We will be using, I promise. But it just reminded me of just a stretch bracelet, and that's what we're going to do. And so I'm going to start by using this charm on a stretch bracelet. I'll do like a stretch bracelet with one charm, and I'm just going to do a simple loop like I like to do. And we are not going to worry about the size of the loop too much. It's just going to be on the regular side. And I'm just making that loop. You can use a wrap loop if you want. It doesn't matter at all. And I am going to attach it to 2 of these jump rings. And so the idea is using 2 is going to help prevent me from dropping my charm, which this is such a precious charm. I really don't want to drop this because if it comes off of 1 jump ring, it's less likely to come off of 2, and so that's how we're going to use that. So we have that as well. So for my stash, I did bring the head pin, the jump rings. I got these stainless steel beads here just because they have a large hole and they hide the knot. And then I have these like demi rounds. And I love putting these as spacers in between my beads. And so what I'm going to do is start off with the large bead, because the large bead is the one that I want there in order to make sure that I have room when I'm tying to hide that thread. And so let's take a look and see what this looks like. I think that looks really nice. And so we're going to start off immediately with our demis. And I'm going to do, I've already measured these out. I'm going to do 4 sets of the rainbow crystal. And this will take me to probably a 7.5-inch stretch bracelet, which is big enough for me. You can always go in, we have these like 2 different types of blue in here. You could just take one out if you needed to make it smaller or bigger, however you need it to fit your wrist. And so I'm just going to start with red, demi, yellow, orange, excuse me, I don't know my rainbow order. I am so upset. Demi. And I just think demis on stretch bracelets just level it up. I tell you. Do not be afraid of using seed beads on your stretch bracelets, because that's what's going to give it a more sophisticated, a more mature look. And it's still so super comfortable because it is a stretch bracelet. And so, let me see. I got my light blue. And then my dark blue. And so this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do this 4 times. So 4 rainbow sets. And we will come back to tie it off. Alright guys, are you seeing this? When I was just stringing up these beads, I was listening to Colleen's newest video here. It's the honeybee necklace, so definitely go check that out. Honey, topaz, browns, yellowy, mustardy colors are one of my favorite colors. But fun fact, I hate the taste of honey. Honey is, I hate it. I don't know why. I think it's just because it feels like I'm eating a flower, which some people very, very much enjoy. I don't, but I love the color so much, and she is so super talented. I am so lucky to be able to call her one of my friends. So go check out that video. This is what I'm working with here, and if I did not tell you, I am using 1mm stretch cord. My stretch bracelets are a little bit different because I do like to keep the thickest diameter of stretch cord in my beads as possible. So normally that is a 1mm stretch cord. A lot of stretch cords that you find commercially are like a 7 or a 0.7 or a 0.5, and they are so super stretchy, but I feel like they just don't hold up over time. And so I've already pre-stretched this, and pre-stretching is just taking the piece and stretching your cord. Now you can do this before you put your beads on, which is what I recommend, because there's been many times where I have gone to stretch the cord, and for some reason, I'm the most clumsy person on earth, and it just flies out of my hand, and my beads are everywhere, and I can't find them anymore, and it's not a good time. It's not a good time. And so what I'm going to do is take this over. I'm going to make one twist like this, and I'm going to do over twice. 1, 2. And so what I do here is I pull it down, but I make sure that I'm not tangling any beads into this knot. And I just pull slowly. Slow, slow, slow. And that gives me a pretty good knot. And I just want to make sure that the knot is as small as possible because I have to shove it into that loop right there. So I take these and I go take both of the threads over my finger, and I do one last knot here. I always do at least 2 knots. That first one, because we're going to glue it, it's probably going to hold regardless. But my feelings just feel better when I do 2 knots. And I just pull that super tight. Okay. And then what I do is I take my cutters, I cut that little tail off. Okay. And then I put just a little bit of glue on the inner workings of that knot. Now, I need another hypo cement because this is just going to get everywhere. And then I take this knot and put it in my large hole bead and work it in. She will go in. You just be gentle. And you want to make sure that you're putting it in on the side that the other side of your tail. And so I have this little beading awl, and just to pop it in, there we go. Pop that knot in. And this is the tricky part with using the larger stretch cord, because you want it to it just makes a bigger knot, and so we're just working it through. There we go. So now we have a really cool stretch cord bracelet. Just be diligent with your knots. They will fit into those holes of the silver beads there. And if it breaks on you, it breaks on you, and it's good, because that just means there was a weakness in the stretch bracelet itself. And so it's better to break on you when you make it than to have it break on down the line. And so here is our first little bracelet. Look at her with the little balloon. I love it so much. All right, so we have a vision for our next item, and it's going to be a pair of earrings. And I saw these two just super cool crystal drops in the Jesse James bead mix, and these are like a light purple-ish silvery color, and so it's pretty neutral. And what I've done, as you can see on this one, is I've made my own eye pin, and what I'm gonna do is I have a 2.5 piece of a 20 gauge German style wire, and I've edged off the ends here, and I'm gonna go on my second largest mandrel, and I'm just taking it and I'm rounding it to where the wires, the ends meet each other, okay? And then I just flipped it. Sorry, I had to go pick it off the floor. And I'm gonna take my pliers and just bend it like that. And so now we have just a super large eye pin. With that, it's the perfect size to where you can just put your dangle on and it's nice and free. And I think the big loop also provides some design element in there. And so I have both of these here. I didn't finish one earring because they are both different. And so what I'm going to do is start with one of the earrings. And I'm going to put in our dark blue crystal, our light crystal, our aqua color crystal, and then our green crystal. And so all of those crystals were in the crystal mix. Now we're going to start with yellow. This was in the crystal mix. This orangish yellow one was in the Jesse James bead mix, okay? So I took that. It's the perfect in-between color between the yellow and the orange. And then I'm taking the red because I had to pull in another crystal to make it 4 crystals on each side. And because this is a rainbow kit, I mean, we have to do rainbow, right? I mean, you just have to, at least for some of these. And what I'm gonna do is seriously just a simple loop perpendicular to the large loop that we made. So this is how our earring looks before we make the loop on it, okay? And it doesn't have to be a big loop, it can be small because we're just putting an ear wire on it. And you can choose to use metals if you like. I didn't think that this needed it, but metals do normally elevate your piece, and there were some metals in that mix that you could definitely use in this. I just thought that the asymmetric design in and of itself was kind of like the show, but you could definitely put some metal pieces in there. And we're just gonna put the ear wire on and tighten it up. And so this will be your right ear, because when people are looking at you, it's gonna be on the left. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but just in terms of rainbow order, I thought it would look cool on your right ear. And yeah, just a little old loop here is all we need. And we have another ear wire from the kit. And I don't think, from what I'm seeing here, there's no front or back to these crystals. So, look at these. Oh my gosh. They're so sparkly and beautiful, and I love them so much. I wish I had a place to wear these. I might wear them tomorrow during the Sam's Beadbox Live. That's a reminder, you guys. If you haven't set your reminders, go to the Sam's Beadbox YouTube channel and set your reminder for the live tomorrow, Friday, at 4 Mountain Time or 3 Pacific Time. And yeah, catch us there. We're gonna be live, and it should be a lot of fun. We're gonna play with the houseplants kit. But what do you think about these? I might wear them. All right, so for our final project, we are going to make these stunners. Are you seeing the flash on this crystal and the fire polish and the little rondelle? I love it so much. And again, I'm going with the rainbow theme because it's rainbow, like we have to. There's definitely projects that you can make that are not rainbow themed in this kit, which I may do a second video on. Let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see that video where we just do not rainbow themed, and I'll definitely oblige. But this is what we're going to work on today, and we just have a long piece of wire here. This is probably 4.25 inches. And what I'm going to do is start off by making a simple loop. And you know me, I like to be kind of economical with my wire. But sometimes when I design, I do pull some wire off of the spool to see how things stack. And that is what I've done here. And so I'm just making a little loop to make a very long head pin. And we are going to start with a matte bead. We are going to put a crystal rondelle. Then we're going to put our little clay beads, and I picked out the same matching on each side. We're going to go purple, blue, aqua, green, neon yellow, orange, and red. And I tell you that there are so many different combinations of rainbow that you can do. You can do a pink rainbow in there as well, because there's like 3 different shades of purple, a couple of different shades of pink. And so I just kind of went with the traditional at this point, because now all my sets match, all my pieces match that we did in this video. And I'm going to take this and just do a simple loop. And don't worry, we are going to use this wire. And so I just cut that off, lay it off to the side for now. And I'm just going to make my simple loop. And so this is the top part of our piece. All right, so that's our little component for the top. And so now we have this big chunky AB crystal that just catches the light so well. It's so crazy. And what we're going to do with the remainder of this wire, which is looking like about a 2-inch piece, I'm going to make a little tiny little head pin action, and that's just by me bending the littlest part of that wire back on itself, as you can see. And it's just enough to catch one of those drucks that we have that is in like a half coat. And then we're going to put our bead cap on like this. I'm going to put our big crystal. And then, you know me, say it with me, y'all, simple loop. Love simple loops, because I am a simple person, and I enjoy simple things. All right, so we're just making a simple loop, and then to connect it, I'm going to make sure that our matte bead is towards the bottom on this component. And then I'm going to put my ear wire on, and we have a stunning pair of really catchy and bright earrings with our fire polish friends hanging out at the top. What do you think? Let's get up close and personal. I love these. So I guess I was just feeling earrings tonight, you guys, but I normally start off a box with earrings, but I definitely had to start this one off with a beautiful stretch bracelet, as we see here on the left. And so, again, please vote for your favorite. Let's see who wins this time. I think my favorite is probably these, but I don't know. I just love them all in different ways. And so I love the fact that they match, even though I don't have 4 ears. I wish I did in some cases, right? So that I could wear 2 pairs of earrings at once. But yeah, this will be number 1, this will be number 2, and this will be number 3. I look forward to seeing your votes down in the comments, and I hope everybody's staying safe and well. And go ahead and check out that live stream tomorrow. I am so super excited and super nervous, and so I'd love to see some of you pickles in the chat tomorrow. Stay safe, you guys. I love you guys. Bye.